Welcome, dear dreamer. As you settle beneath your blanket, allow your body to soften with every breath. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your lips. Feel the calm rise within you, like a gentle tide washing over the shore of your mind. The world outside can rest for a while. This is your time to drift, to dream, and to wander softly into a story woven from peace and starlight. The Lullaby Haven. The night embraces you like a soft velvet blanket, a world where sound drifts slowly, as if each note is suspended in silver moonlight. It's quiet, impossibly quiet, the kind of quiet that loosens the knots of the day just by existing. And tonight, you are being invited somewhere extraordinary. Somewhere you've never been, yet somehow always known. You are here to visit the Lullaby Haven, a sanctuary of sound and serenity hidden deep in the dreamscape, a place that only reveals itself to those drifting gently towards sleep. But before the journey begins, breathe. Not sharply, not deliberately, just enough. Inhale slowly through your nose. Feel the breath soften your chest, settle into your belly, and whisper to your mind that everything is okay. Exhale in a long, liberating sigh. Again, slower, and once more, gentler still. With each breath, you tune your inner world to a calmer rhythm, setting the tempo for the dream to come. The invitation. For weeks now, you have felt something subtle at the edge of your awareness, a tiny pulse of music humming at bedtime, like a distant melody calling you home. It never fully forms into a song, never becomes anything you can hum. Just a feeling, a vibration, as soft as a single harp string plucked somewhere very far away. And tonight, as your eyelids grow heavier, the melody grows clearer. Not louder, just clearer. A gentle calling. You follow it. The music guides you through the dimness until a door materializes before, tall and curved like the arch of the crescent moon. Its wood is pale silver with soft strokes of blue, as if carved from moonlight itself. Embedded in its center is a symbol you don't recognize, an elegant twist of lines shaped like a resting treble clef. Just as you reach out, the door opens on its own. Behind it, the world shifts. The dream forest. A pathway formed of soft glowing moss stretches ahead. Trees rise tall on both sides, their bark shimmering with quiet gradients, lavender blending into indigo, rose gold melting into midnight blue. Each tree hums faintly with its own note, as though the entire forest is one giant living orchestra. When you step forward, you notice the air cool, velvety, infused with a faint scent of jasmine and mist. Fireflies drift lazily in the air, glowing with pearly white instead of yellow. Their light pulses like gentle breathing. In the distance, a brook murmurs a watery lullaby. Overhead, the sky glitters in colors only dreams can create, frosted silver constellations swirling slowly in spirals, forming new patterns with every blink. This is the Harmonic Woods, a place between waking and dreaming, where sound becomes something you can feel on your skin like soft fabric. A place where your footsteps don't echo, they sing softly, as if greeting the ground. You take a few steps, the pathway warming gently under your feet. Then you see her. Meet Lyra. A woman stands among the glowing trees, waiting as though she has been expecting you for centuries. She has long hair flowing like silk, woven from candlelight soft golden strands that ripple and shine. Her gown is made of layers of translucent fabric, shifting between shades of moonbeam white and pale sky blue. Tiny crystal-like beads decorate the hem, chiming lightly with every movement. She smiles. "My name is Lyra," she says, her voice soft like a warm breeze. "Keeper of the Lullaby Haven." Her presence feels familiar, comforting like rediscovering a memory from childhood you didn't know you had lost. She gestures gently. "Come, your heart has been carrying a song it doesn't know how to let go. Tonight, we give it space to breathe." You follow. The symphonic creatures. As you walk beside Lyra, the forest stirs with life. From behind a patch of glowing ferns, crescent owls emerge. Their feathers shimmer like brushed silver, and each owl gives a soft hoot in a different musical pitch, forming a perfect chord. Near the brook, 3 small creatures appear round, fluffy beings with soft pastel fur, like animated clouds. They bounce in rhythm, tapping tiny glass-like paws against the stones, producing bell-like tones. Lyra chuckles. "They're nimbles," she says. "They love greeting newcomers." Farther ahead, a pair of antlered creatures step into view graceful, deer-like beings with horns made of crystalline branches that glow from within, pulsing with soft harmonies. These forests, Lyra explains, are populated by beings who embody sound creatures who communicate naturally through rhythm, resonance, and tone. They seem to welcome you, drifting alongside your path like gentle companions in a dream orchestra. The lake of listening. The path widens, and you find yourself standing before a lake, so still it perfectly mirrors the ethereal forest around it. The water is deep sapphire, glowing faintly from beneath the surface. Each ripple that forms seems to hum a note, as if the lake itself is tuned. Lyra steps up to the edge. "This lake is where we begin," she says. "Every visitor to the haven releases their burdens here, not through words, but through resonance." She closes her eyes. A moment later, she sings a single note. It's the purest sound you have ever heard. A tone so steady, so round, so full, it seems to vibrate through your ribs. Ripples form on the lake, glowing brighter, responding. Lyra looks at you, inviting. "With your voice," she says softly, "release what weighs on you. Even a whisper will do." You inhale deeply. When you open your mouth, a sound emerges, not the strained whisper you expect, but something clear, open, crystalline. It echoes over the lake with startling grace, harmonizing with Lyra's note. The lake responds, its surface lighting up in swirling streaks of gold and blue. Your voice, Lyra's voice, and the lake itself join together in a gentle triad. It feels like something inside you loosens, like a knot finally untying. The breeze carries your note away, dissolving it into the night sky. Lyra smiles. "Beautiful," she says. Now your heart is ready. She takes your hand gently. Come, the haven awaits. The Lullaby Haven. At the top of a small hill sits a round cottage, elegant and glowing, its exterior built from overlapping tiles that resemble opal leaves. The tiles shift color subtly, from sea green to midnight violet to moonlit silver. The windows are circular and gently glowing. Soft light spills out from within, accompanied by faint, dreamy chimes. When Lyra opens the door, you step into an interior unlike anything you've seen before. The space is wide and dome-shaped. The ceiling is a great glass sphere, showing the swirling dream sky outside. Vines of glowing blossoms hang gently from the ceiling, drifting as if floating underwater. The walls are lined with musical instruments of all kinds: crystal harps, silver flutes, wooden drums with shimmering skins, a grand piano made of milky moonstone, a row of glowing chimes suspended from invisible strings. And in the corner, a creature sits on a fluffy cushion, its fur black as ink, its eyes deep violet, a dream cat. Its purr is deep, steady, resonant like the most soothing bass note you've ever felt. It curls into your lap the moment you sit down, as if it recognizes something familiar in your presence. His name is Nocturne, Lyra says with a smile. You stroke his soft fur as he purrs. The feeling is grounding, comforting, like warmth spreading through your whole body. The song of release. Lyra sits at the moonstone piano and places her hands gently on the keys. She nods for you to begin. A sound forms in your mind, not a song you've heard, but a melody shaped by everything you've experienced recently. The gentle thoughts that linger before sleep, the emotions you never voiced, the fragments of memories tugging at your heart. You hum the first note. Lyra catches it instantly. Her fingers dance on the keys, weaving a foundation beneath your melody, a soft bed of sound that lifts your voice without overshadowing it. One by one, other instruments in the haven come alive on their own. The chimes ring gently, the harps glimmer, the cello hums warmly, the silver flute sings in high, airy tones. Your song builds, not loud or emotional, but honest, steady, soft, and free. Lyra looks at you with a warm, knowing gaze. You see? She whispers between chords. Your heart has always held music. Tonight, it finally remembers. And for the first time in a long time, you feel completely understood without speaking a single word. The music swells gently, then settles back into a hush, like a wave returning to shore. Nocturne purrs a deep, grounding chord. The room glows softly. Something inside you feels light. Released. The guest chamber. Lyra stands and beckons you down a short, curved hallway. The walls glow in shifting ocean hues: teal, amethyst, ice blue. She opens a round door. Inside is the coziest bed you've ever seen, 4 sturdy posts carved from pale quartz, draped in gauzy white curtains that shimmer faintly. The sheets look impossibly soft, woven from dream fabric that glows faintly like starlight. A gentle breeze moves through the room, carrying scents of lavender and warm wood. Through the large crescent-shaped window, you see the lake of listening shimmering quietly under the green sky. This room, Lyra says softly, will play the sounds your heart needs most. And indeed, as you settle into the bed, the room begins to hum. Not loudly, just enough. Maybe it's the faint trickle of the distant brook, or the gentle rhythmic purring of nocturne curled beside you, or the soft ringing of dream chimes in the night breeze. Perhaps all three melt into one soothing harmony. Lyra stands at the doorway, her light hair flowing in the dim glow. The haven will always appear when you need rest, she whispers. Your song will guide you back. She bows her head gently, then fades into the luminous hallway. You sink deeper into the softness, your body warm, your limbs heavy, your breath slow. The sounds lull you. The bed cradles you. The entire dream world embraces you. And just before sleep takes you completely, one thought drifts through your mind like a final whisper. Life is a lullaby, and tonight it sings you home. Good night.